Wabash Valley Chevy Dealers Sports Desk. Here's Jack Burney.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. A historic day for Indiana State baseball and Terre Haute as Bob Warren Field opened its doors, hosting an NCAA regional for the first time. The Sycamores in action this afternoon against Wright State in an opening game with a wild finish as we take you there to the highlights. Sycamores trailed this one 5-2 in the bottom of the sixth, but Adam Pottinger cuts into that deficit. He hits one deep to center. It's out of here for a solo home run to make it a 5-3 ball game. Pottinger firing up his teammates and the sold-out Bob Warren Field crowd with that blast. Fast forward to the bottom of the eighth, ISU still down 2 runs, but Pottinger comes through in the clutch once again. He skies one to right. It's plenty deep enough to score Josue Urdaneta as the RBI sac fly makes it a 1-run ball game. Bases loaded, down 1. Grant McGill completes the comeback for the Sycamores. He bloops one into right field for a base hit. 2 runs come across the score. The Sycamores take their first lead of the game at 6-5, and Jared Spencer would come in the 9th and shut the door. And Indiana State wins the opening game of the regional 6-5. Here's what Coach Hannes and Grant McGill had to say about the come-from-behind victory.
And it's Gargley.
That wasn't the way we drew it out by any means. I just told our club we made some really uncharacteristic mistakes. We put ourselves in a tough spot. I think when you do that and you don't get a great start on the mound, you're digging uphill, and I just very thankful for what Zach Davidson gave us. I feel like he stabilized the game for us and gave us a chance with some ABs to get back in it. And I knew Grant McGill would do something there. He's done it so many times in a tough spot, so I knew when Miggy walked, we probably had as good a guy as we could have at the plate. And again, it wasn't the prettiest, but it worked out. And I told our club we didn't play real well, but sometimes toughness and fight and resiliency trumps that, and I felt that's what happened today.
I think it just reinforces the character that our team has 1 through 9 and our pitching staff. You know, we're going to come up and we're going to show up and play good ball every day, you know, and I mean, I'm just so proud of them and that we get to, you know, play another day. And the plan is to just keep playing until we get the ball taken out of our hands.
Would get the winner of this game tomorrow at 6 p.m. at Bob Warren Field. UNC and Iowa wrapping up just a short time ago. 8th inning, Hawkeyes up 3-1, looking for insurance, and they get some as Braden Frazier lines one into right field. 1 run comes across the score. It extends the lead to 4-1. Same inning, how about the squeeze play? Cade Moss drops down the bunt to get another run in as Iowa leads it 5-1. We head to the 9th. The Tar Heels would not go quietly as Alberto Ozuna blasts one deep to left center. That ball is gone for a 2-run shot to make it a 5-3 ball game. Same inning, UNC cuts into the lead even more as Jackson Vanderbrake bloops it into right field to score another run, and all of a sudden it is a 1-run ball game at 5-4. A little bit later, big spot, 2-on, 2-out in a 1-run game, and Iowa's Luke Llewellyn gets the big swing and miss strikeout to end it. Iowa hangs on. They win it 5-4. It will be former Indiana State head coach and current Hawkeyes head coach Rick Heller facing off with his former team tomorrow at 6 p.m.
With Indiana State,
it's going to be a battle. I mean, Indiana State has a very good team. You know, watch them play today again, and how hard their kids play, and you know how they believe in one another and find a way to come back like they did today was pretty special. But you know, I think Mitch would tell you the same thing. You know, now it's both of us going to battle, and both guys and both teams doing everything that we can possibly do to win this next game.
And college baseball, not the only tournament baseball happening this weekend. Across the Wabash Valley, we have 3 high school baseball teams still standing after sectionals. The trio will be traveling all over the state tomorrow, trying to win a 1-game regional and advance to semi-state next weekend. The West Vigo Vikings will head to Park Tudor, where they will match up with Tri-West Hendricks at 2 p.m. The Vikings winning back-to-back sectionals for the first time since 2009 and 2010. The Shakamak Lakers are sectional champs yet again. They will head to Mitchell for a showdown with Bethesda Christian at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And how about the Bar Reeve Vikings? Winners of 25 straight. They'll head to Castle Saturday for a matchup with Evansville Christian at noon. We will have highlights and coverage of these games tomorrow on WTWO Sports. Also, big day over at Carmel High School as day 1 of the girls tennis state finals taking place this afternoon. The Sullivan Lady Arrows looking to continue their magical run against the 4th-ranked team in the state, Fishers High School. Freshman Allie McKinney battled in 3 singles, trailing 2-1 after 3 points, but ultimately ultimately fell in straight sets as Fishers picks up a point, courtesy of Caroline Ober. Senior Paige Chicadance with the nice backhanded shot there to extend the second set, but her 43-match win streak would come to an end against Izzy Mokra in straight sets 6-love, 6-love. Fishers would make it a sweep in the singles events as Sullivan senior Hannah Burkhart battles but falls in straight sets as Fishers officially wins the match with their third point. In one doubles, the Lady Arrows duo of Maggie McCammon and Sarah Francis dropped their match to Fishers' Emma Beaker and Cassie Maurer, and the defending state runner-ups finish off the clean sweep of Sullivan as Maddie Barron and Meredith Ober beat Ella King and Parker Mishler in two doubles. Number 4 Fishers wins the match 5-0 to advance to the state Final Four. The Sullivan Lady Arrows end a fantastic season with an overall record of 24-2 and just the second state finals appearance in school history. That's a wrap for sports. We'll be right back.